Welcome back to Real-ationship Goals, a podcast all about exploring the realities and complexities of healthy relationships. Real-ationship Goals is a project of the Prevention and Education team at the Advocacy Center for Crime Victims and Children in Waco, Texas. If you or someone you know has experienced sexual violence or harassment and is seeking support services or needs more information, links to resources and our hotline number can be found in the description. The views expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect those of their organizations or affiliates.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Real-ationship Goals. We are your hosts. My name is Monica. I use they, she pronouns.
My name is Elsie. I use she, her pronouns.
My name is Ariana. I use she, her pronouns.
My name is Meryl, and I use she, her pronouns.
And we are back with another episode. Today we have our second episode. It is a media analysis, and we are covering a song by the one and only Olivia Dean. And today the song is Let Alone the One You Love. Very long title, but I won't hold it against her. But I was gonna say we can just jump right into it. And Meryl has the very first verse.
Okay. Thought I was done with this feeling. Really thought you could be him. Thought I was safe. You were the warmth that I needed, like a breeze in the evening, and then you changed. You're all the same. Yeah.
Okay, thoughts.
It just takes me back to when, because right now I'm at the point in my life where most of my friends are married and have kids and all of that. But it takes me back to the time in my life when I had friends, or even myself, you're dating someone and you think this is the person, and then it all changes and you're just the disappointment of man, I thought this was it, and it's not. It's a different type of disappointment.
And I was gonna say that I was thinking about that too, because I don't have a lot of married friends, but it's starting to get to that point. Plus I married really young, and my friends who are still dating, I have a friend who just got out of a really long-term relationship, and she was really ready to get back into dating, and she did, but I had another friend that was like, you need to watch out because men are all bad. And I was like, maybe not.
Right.
Not to be that person, not all men, but I was like, it could still be fun. I think the adventurous part, it's gonna probably have some low lows and some high highs. But I don't know, it's very adventurous and fun, but it sounds very much in that, sitting in that disappointment, and almost I always say tunnel vision of oh, they're all the same type of situation. But I'm thinking more of the last line rather than
oh yeah, you're all the same.
Yeah.
But when you're in that moment,
tunnel vision is easy.
It's so easy because you were so sure that this was your person, and then to have something happen. I don't know the context of why she's singing this song.
Let's call her up. Let's ring.
Yeah.
Hey,
Olivia Dean, what is this about?
Friend.
But it just really takes me back to that feeling of that deep disappointment in realizing that the person you thought was this person actually is different, and it really does impact how you see everyone else that you could date.
But it also brings you to the realization that any relationship that you are in, you have to know that there will be changes.
Yeah.
Just because one season is all great and warm, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to stay that way all the time. And it's just all about making decisions. If this person is really your person, are you willing to weather through those issues, weather through those storms to still be with that person? Or if it's too much for you and it's completely changed for you and something that you're really not willing to negotiate on, then it's time to move on.
And you know what? You bring it in a good perspective, because I think the way that I was looking at it, I was oh yeah, they broke up. But what if it's just in an argument? And you're oh my gosh, you get on my nerves, y'all all are the same, blah, blah, blah.
That's really true. What if she's just angry?
Yeah.
At her partner in this moment?
Well, I was going to go directly into Meryl's point because, the deep disappointment, this song came out, or this album came out
She's an expert.
right as I got dumped.
I wasn't gonna call her out, but
No, I'm okay with it. But and so like this song especially and Baby Steps were both like my go-to of like kind of like reflection songs, honestly. And Screaming in the Car, you know, both the things.
I was there once.
But no, I just love it because, like, honestly, it could be the, like, breakup or just an argument because especially with the You Are the Warmth That I Needed, like, it was something that started out so good. And a lot of times I feel like at least on TikTok, like, people will be like, this person, like, did this, and then I, like, actually got to know their personality, and it was, like, a complete 180 from how they presented themselves. And so, like, that's kind of how I took it, too, is, like, just, like, being somebody to get close with somebody and then being like, just kidding, here's my real personality, and then you actually don't like that person anymore. So
Yep.
I also want to say it's cracking me up that you have your mic like right in the middle. It looks like it's just chilling right there.
I had to move my sweatshirt things out of the way so that it wouldn't bump.
I was like, is it going to fall? But then I forgot we have clips. All right. Anything else? Any last thoughts on that first one?
No.
All right then, Miss Ariana, your turn.
Okay. It's too much to mend. You're the hug that had to end. Though I've tried to hold on, and if you knew me at all, you wouldn't try to keep me small. Who would do that to a friend, let alone the one you love?
I love her.
Well, clearly it was a breakup and not her just being angry, so my bad.
I love this chorus. Sorry, I keep feeling I have to burp.
Oh. Yeah, I also love the chorus, and I feel like I have a lot of friends who at one point in their, like, honestly, dating or, like, friendship relationships, like, I'm going to get ahead of myself because this is also why I love the next verse so much, but, like, they have been told that they're too much of a person, and, like, people cannot handle them, and so, like, I have one friend that she's very open about it, but she's like, I'm a little bit crazy in relationships, and that's true. Like, she's very jealous and just, like, kind of over the top, and so she's like, I understand that that's...
What's her name? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
She's like, I understand that that's a thing, but, like, also, nobody's ever pushed past that far enough to be like, this is why type of thing. And so... yeah, I don't know. I really love it because I feel like I know a lot of people that struggle with that.
I also love that it kind of seems, it makes me wonder if this verse is about her career and like her blowing up because he wanted to keep her small. And I wonder like, but that she wouldn't do that to him, and like he would have never done it to a friend. So like, why is he doing that to someone he loves? Like that really stood out to me when she said that you wouldn't try to keep me small. It really feels like the relationship must have been repressive in some way.
And that's how I took it. And I didn't even think like career-wise, but just like all aspects, just dreaming almost, whether it's like career, whether it's traveling, whether it's whatever it might be, maybe even trying new foods. I know some people that are like, yeah, they only like things with bread and cheese, so we can't go to like Chinese food places and all these things. I'm like, dang, that sucks. Like I eat good. Like that, I hate that. So it's like just keeping. Right here, she says keeping me small, but yeah, man, it's just really repressive, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Me no likey, and I think like the whole like bringing in, you wouldn't do that to a friend. Why would you do it to me? And I'm like, yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like that relationship dynamic, because you know how people are like, yeah, it's easy to fight with your family because you're really close to them. I don't know if y'all have ever heard that. I always thought that was so interesting because I'd always be like, no, I mean, I get it, don't get me wrong, but it just sucks because those are the people that you're close with, and it's easier to fight. You know, it's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's easier to like let your guard down and just
Yeah.
like be who you are.
I think I'm just going on a tangent. My fault.
No,
I just love the song.
Anything else?
No thoughts?
Okay, my favorite verse.
I know,
Here we
Elsie's
go.
time to shine. Sing it, sing it. No, I'm just playing.
No, nobody wants to hear that.
I really do.
Off camera. In any choice you had worth making, I'd push you to take it. No questions asked, no doubt in mind. But when they're mine, yeah, you react like I'm crossing a line. I'm too much to handle, and just dial it back a bit. Well, I'm not having it, babe.
Well, now that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
You never listened to this song?
No, I have not.
Oh, I'll sing it for you later.
She's
I
literally
have
going to be like,
not.
okay, hold on, you guys. I'm about to pull it up on YouTube. Everybody listen. I'm like, right on. Yeah, no, seriously.
Really just touches on the person that she's with has a closed off perspective and is not willing to grow with her.
Yeah.
And that is so important in relationships, is growing with.
Because she's stating that if it was something that he wanted to do or wanted to grow in, she would push him to do it. But when it comes to her, it's a different story. So yeah, it definitely highlights how like you really, really have to reevaluate your relationships and who you're with, and like what is their mindset when it comes to things like that would, you know, make you grow. If it's something that we all have seasons in our lives where we do certain things, but if it's something that you might want to do, something you might want to explore, is the person you're with willing to grow with you? And if not, then there's something to reevaluate.
It reminds me of like, I've known older couples who are like, oh yeah, I've decided to go back to school, so my partner is taking on more of the like load. And then like, I remember I worked with a couple like that, and then when she was done with school, it switched. She was like, now I have my degree and all these things that I want to do. Now you can go and I can support us. But it even makes me think of like, I guess gender norms too. I think even when it comes, I think I'm really stuck on the career part because I really didn't even think about it like that. My friends who are like dating, I have a friend specifically, I think just so successful, so smart, so educated. And I really feel like, and I think she feels the same, people who are like in the dating field, you know, her people she's scouting, if you will, can't match her or are intimidated by her and like do want to keep her
Down.
Yeah. And sometimes it's disguised as I want to be the caregiver and all these things, but it's like you could be the caregiver and them still be really successful. Like you don't have to like, it's a savior mindset. It almost feels like
And it's like a masculinity problem, like a fragile masculinity.
Yeah, because the thing that came to my head was, the word insecure. It's like they're insecure. You were going to say something else, E?
I was going to, like, it's kind of just patriarchal because, like, traditionally, like, the men are the breadwinners and the women are the caregivers. And so then, like, speaking career-wise, like, when you're talking about that, she would have to dim down her career so that his career could be like, oh, I do this, this, and this.
I also wanted to say, because I caught myself, I was like, how do we know it's a man? How do we know it's a man? But it says, really thought you could be him. So I was like, let me point that out.
Yeah.
No, but I was like, it doesn't just apply to, you know, heterosexual relationships, but I was just thinking about that. No, that is genuinely my favorite. I like seeing her perform it too, because she has a lot of emotion. You know, Florence Pugh, is that her last name? How people talk about how she does like the little sad face when she's getting serious. Like Olivia Dean does that too. Like she began into her music, and when she performs this specific one, there's a lot of emotion, and that's the one I be singing in the shower. This exact one. Excuse me, I have to burp again.
And Baby Steps.
But yeah.
I know Baby Steps is just a me thing, but everyone should go listen to it. I'm going to make a recommendation before we started our recommendation.
You stole my
part.
recommendation! I'm just kidding. Oh, and then the last one was the chorus again. Okay, but overall, thoughts about the whole song? and not just even the just not phase by phase, verse by verse.
I just like,
It's healing.
yeah, I was gonna say like empowering,
Yeah.
but like I like healing better. Empowering sounds like so
No,
marathon-y. I don't know why.
But I settled with, I was like, no, I like the empowerment too, because look, talking about, now let's get our bulletin board out with our little pins of like connecting them, right?
The red yarn.
The red yarn, because I feel like so often, I think Ariana was alluding it to earlier, like the highs and the lows of a relationship, but right here she chose herself and chose whatever he was limiting. Because she was like, you're the hug that had to end, even though I tried to hold on. It's too much to mend. And even being like, if you really knew me, you wouldn't do this to me. Like, I don't know, like, I saw this TikTok and it was like one of the highest levels of love and affection is like consideration and all these things, and it just makes me think of that, like, relationship wasn't equal.
Actually considering your significant other's thoughts.
Yeah. And how it could benefit them, but how can it benefit us? You know, type of thing. Because I'm sure when she's like, any choice you had worth making, I'd push you to take it. Yes, it's also empowering on an individual level, but like, it's almost like a partnership type of situation. No, yeah.
I just want to say, and I'm absolutely not saying y'all are wrong by any means. To me, this sounds like a song written by a woman who's still in the midst of her despair. Who's still like, I can't believe, like, I would have done everything for him and he wouldn't, like, let me grow and let me be the person I want to be. I've never seen her perform it, though, so I don't get the vibe that, like, she has.
Oh, you should watch.
Because to me, it's like someone who's, like, still complaining every day to their friends, which is a completely valid and, like, appropriate response, but just, like, processing through the, like, really heavy emotions of realizing that this person wouldn't be there for you. I love that y'all see it as empowering.
And I think that part of me sees it as empowering because of that.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, I thought that through this, she was so open about, like, this is really hard for me, but, like, I also recognize that this is not good for me.
Yes, because when you were describing that, I was like, no, absolutely. And the quote that came to my head was, the best decision doesn't mean it's the easiest decision.
Yeah.
I was like, man, right on.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were my thoughts. Do y'all have any other final thoughts?
No.
As long as y'all feel settled, that's what matters. Consideration.
You? Do you feel settled?
Oh, yes, I am. All right, y'all. And so, you know, as in every episode, we always have a relationship goal and a recommendation. And today, Elsie has our relationship goal. Excuse me.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were going to say recommendation. I was like, I already gave mine, actually. Okay, the goal is to take a look at your friendships and your other relationships that you have with people and kind of just see, like, if you are being loved the way that you want to. And if you're like, actually, I think that this could be better, like, prepare to have a conversation about that and, like, save the relationship before bad things happen.
And I always feel like you're not asking for too much when you're asking, like, oh, this is what makes me feel loved. If they won't do it, somebody will.
And I will say, with my best friend in particular, we are very open about that sort of stuff. And it completely changes the relationship when you're willing to reevaluate together even. So that really is so important.
Yeah. Ariana, did you have anything in regards to the goal?
No. I think y'all hit it right on the nail. Because I was like, if I put my 2 cents in, I'm just going to be piggybacking off of y'all.
You're okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say the recommendation that I have is just singing, like literally, whether you're good, whether it's bad, whether it's in the car, whether it's with your friends, whether it's at the karaoke bar, literally like just singing, like It's so much fun. I was telling them that I hate when it's my hair wash day and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna take so long. But the moment that I'm like, but I can literally sing the whole time, I'm like, okay, let me turn on my speaker, let me get my playlist. It is so healing, and it'll be like, it'll go from this genre to that genre and all these things, and like, it's not like a set mood, it's just whatever you like. It's just so much fun. So
Humans are meant to sing.
Yeah, oh my gosh, just like the birds and the wind.
Yep.
Okay, let me not get...
We're getting all philosophical.
Yeah, I'm like, the earth. No, I'm just kidding.
We are aligning with the earth when we sing.
And y'all are seeing me right now. Okay. So thank y'all so much for joining us for another episode. If you're wanting to follow the Advocacy Center, you can follow us at Advocacy Waco on Facebook and Instagram. If you're looking for more prevention-specific content, you can follow us at ACCVC_@prevention. But that's it. Bye, y'all. Okay.
Thanks so much for tuning in to Real-ationship Goals. This episode was produced by the Prevention and Education Department of the Advocacy Center for Crime Victims and Children in Waco, Texas. Interested in more content from P&E or the Advocacy Center? You can follow us on Instagram at ACCVC_prevention or on Instagram and Facebook at Advocacy Waco. Be sure to like this episode and follow us wherever you get your podcasts. See you next time. Bye.